Recorded Books and RB Digital present The City in the Middle of the Night by Charlie Jane Anders. Narrated by Laura Knight Keating and Jennifer O'Donnell. Part 1. Sophie. Before. 1. Bianca walks toward me under too much sky. The white-hot twilight makes a halo out of the loose strands of her fine, black hair. She looks down and fidgets, as though she's trying to settle an argument with herself. But then she looks up and sees me, and a smile starts in her eyes, then spreads to her mouth. This moment of recognition, the alchemy of being seen, feels so vivid that everything else is an afterimage. By the time she reaches the boulevard where I'm standing, Bianca is laughing at some joke that she's about to share with me. As the two of us walk back toward campus, a brace of dark quince leaves hung on doorways in some recent celebration wafts past our feet. Their 9 dried stems scuttle like tiny legs. I lie awake in our dark dorm room, listening to Bianca breathe on the shelf across from mine. And then I hear her voice. Sophie. I'm so startled hearing her speak after curfew, I tip over and land in a bundle on the floor. Bianca giggles from her bunk as I massage my sore tailbone. I keep expecting some authority figure, like one of the proctors, to burst in and glare at us for disturbing the quiet time. If you can't sleep when everyone else does, you're not even human. Sophie, it's okay, Bianca says. I just wanted to ask you a question. I don't even remember what it was now. Then she stops laughing because she understands this isn't funny to me. You're not going to get in trouble, I promise. You know we can't even learn anything here unless we think for ourselves occasionally, right? Some rule we learned as little kids doesn't have to keep us in a chokehold forever. When Bianca first showed up as my roommate, I hid from her as much as I could. I crawled into the tiny space above the slatted hamper in the side washroom, next to the wide sluicing cisterns that people use as toilets here. Bianca was this whirl of hand gestures and laughter who filled every room with color. When she started trying to talk to me, I assumed she was only taking pity on this painfully shy girl from the dark side of town, and I'd just have to ignore her until she gave up. She didn't give up. Now I look up at Bianca's shape as I pull myself out of my huddle on the floor. But you follow the rules too, I say. Like, you would never actually go outdoors right now. You probably could. You could sneak out of here, wander onto the streets, and the curfew patrols might not ever catch you. But you don't do that because you do care about rules. Yeah, I'm not running down the street naked during the span of reflection either. Bianca laughs. But a little talking after curfew has to be okay, right? Bianca makes me feel as though she and I just stepped off the first shuttle from the mothership, and this world is brand new for us to make into whatever we want. Since I was little, I couldn't sleep at the right time, along with everyone else. I tried whispering to my brother Tom sometimes, if I thought he was awake, or else I busied myself trying to do tiny good deeds for my sleeping family, fixing a broken eyepiece or putting my brother's slippers where his feet would find them most easily on waking. Except my father's hand would come out of the darkness and seize my arm tight enough to cut off the blood to my hand until I whined through my teeth. Later, after the shutters came down and the dull, almost light filled our home once more, my father would roar at me, his bright red face blocking out the entire world. Everything is a different shape in the dark. Sharp edges are sharper, walls farther away, fragile items more prone to topple. I used to wake next to my family
Sample complete. Ready to continue?